This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This is 99X, the Morning X. It's Barnes and Leslie. Some cool tech I'm about to open your eyes to that could be helpful in so many ways, especially one important one that a lot of people die from this happening to them, and that's falling. And this is some really nice tech being developed right here in your city that you're about to learn about.
And you can also learn about the 99X Freeloader app and what are the perks. Lots of perks inside, like free stuff. Of course, you can stream us live anywhere and find out about upcoming concerts. Make sure you download the 99X Freeloader app. Hey, it's brought to you by John Foy and Associates. Personal injury, get the strong arm.
All right, someone you should know. His name is Hong Yao. He is a mechanical engineering professor and director of Georgia Tech's Wearable Intelligent Systems and Healthcare Center. He's a professor over there. They have developed a smart shoe insert that can do a whole lot of things. And I'm going to have him tell you because I can't even begin to decipher all the goodness in this thing. Hong, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You guys have developed something pretty cool. How do you even start with your elevator pitch for what this is?
Yeah, we developed a new sensor system that can be integrated with a conventional insole. So we call it a smart insole because this thing can measure data using our ultra-thin membrane sensors so that we could monitor plantar pressure. And it has various possible applications in a way that we can help people with stroke or Parkinson's.
So people that will fall, possibly older people, could put this in their shoe and it does what? Like, what will it tell them they're about to fall, or will it help them not fall?
Great question. That's the goal. At the moment, we just measure data like walking balance, basically, so that we can have an early diagnosis to tell them, okay, you have a possibility of falling later on. So that's how we design our system. It's not telling you right now at the moment, but our published article shows the potential of using our insole, and eventually it will tell you through a smartphone or like beeping alarms, things like that, so that you can avoid that based on this feedback.
So basically, you connect this maybe like with a Bluetooth for your iPhone or Android phone, and that's how you get the data? Correct.
So our system has sensors, right? At the end of the sensor, it has a circuit including wireless communication system. And simply, it will send the data through Bluetooth. It can be a smartphone or a tablet, anything like that. Like we are connecting our AirPod and other things. So you could easily connect this device using our smart gadget.
This is unbelievable. And we talked about earlier a few shows ago or whatever about this new Nike contraption that wraps around your feet and your calf to give you basically bionics in your body. And now, the thing you're developing that helps people like to learn if you're about to fall and eventually some other things. It's amazing how all of this technology is just moving so fast with our bodies and with medical. What about, and you mentioned Parkinson's, what about like stroke patients or stroke survivors or even athletes? Would your insole be applicable to them?
Yes, of course. So as I briefly mentioned, our device is not just limited to detecting or possibly diagnosing like falling or others, but at the same time, it can be integrated with any systems, as I told you. So for stroke patients, for example, once they are recovering from stroke, we want to know how the progress is going, right? So by using our system, we could measure again like the pressure balance and gait impairments to see whether this person's walking is getting better, based on treatment, could be taking pills or, doing like rehab and other things, so that it can give a subject like the necessary feedback, right? Quantitative feedback, so that they know and understand how things are progressing. Similarly, this can be used for athletes or other people who are wearing shoes on a daily basis. Again, I don't have a specific example of targeted groups of athletes, but
right.
I believe it can be useful for them to monitor, again, like their practice, different types of activities that they are doing. So eventually it's going to be helping them to understand what they are doing better and obviously, improving their performance eventually.
Data is king.
Yeah, right here at Georgia Tech, we're talking to Hung Yao, a mechanical engineer and director of Georgia Tech's Wearable Intelligence Systems. Now, what about someone who already has issues like Barnes? You have plantar fasciitis, correct?
Fasciitis, yeah, often, yep.
And, and I have certain areas in one of my left foot with arthritis. What will this help with those symptoms?
At the moment, I'm not treating anything yet, but what I'm thinking is, again, I'm not a doctor.
Right.
I'm a just mundane, boring engineer. However, we can make these sensors, and also this sensor system can integrate actuators and other things together so that it can be used for therapeutics. So we could apply for electrical current, electrical stimulation, or mechanical stimulation, or other outputs, such that we can integrate this system together with sensors so that we could, offer some sort of necessary actuation to help those symptoms. Obviously, it's just an idea right now, but I'm envisioning that our system can be smarter by adding other like therapeutic options later on.
Well, you mentioned you're not a doctor, but I'm sure you've met with some. Do you have any examples of how maybe meeting with, clinical people or physicians directly changed your design or direction of this smart shoe insert?
That's a great question. That's how I start my research. That's how I get all the ideas to develop, my systems. So here at Georgia Tech, amazing thing is that we have brilliant people, and especially for biomedical engineering, it's a joint institution with Emory University School of Medicine. So I have like frequent meetings with clinicians and physicians over there, and always they bring me on ideas and also talk about like unmet needs based on things that they are looking at on a daily basis. That's how we get ideas. That's how we get funding and develop our ideas further and eventually make new systems so that we can help those people.
You said this would be low cost. Is it already out in the marketplace?
Not yet. I wish I could do that right away, but commercialization requires time and money. So I'm heading that direction right now, but overall it's very low cost because we are following conventional manufacturing strategies instead of like developing like tricky or like this system only fabrication method. That's why we can make this device relatively low cost compared to other like fancy systems. And like simply speaking, we are just using printing technologies, right? 3D printing type of thing so that we can make, this system really low cost and affordable.
Well, you're doing amazing things over there. You've got it going on. Big time professor, researcher, all these things. I'm going to right now see how hard you actually study. And this one question will sum it all up.
Oh.
Who does Georgia Tech play this weekend in football?
Sorry, I have no idea.
Perfect! That means your eye is on the prize.
Exactly.
Just in case you're wondering, you're playing Boston College this weekend. But if you would have answered...
Sorry about that.
No, that's good. If you would have known the answer, I would have questioned your status as a researcher and professor helping people. This is an amazing thing you've got going on. Thanks for sharing. We can't wait to see it develop and get into prime time. You could save lives with this.
I know. Best of luck.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Hung Yao over at Georgia Tech. Have a great day, sir. Thank you. This is the original. We are 99X.
Family Matters amplifies the loudest and the proudest political voices in the Black community today.
What's up, guys? I'm CJ Pearson. There's so many incredible perspectives here in the Black community that you're going to hear from each and every week.
Because faith matters, country matters, and family matters.
This is exactly what the mainstream media was missing by not actually going to Black churches, going to Black barbershops, talking to the people at the forefront of this change in the community. Let me start here.
Family Matters with CJ Pearson.
Each and every week, we'll see you here. Talk to you soon.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.